Good morning, friends, and welcome back, and welcome if you are new here, and happy Thursday. So it is currently 4:18 in the morning, and yes, I am wide awake. So this morning I had to drive Will to work because I actually need the van for a few dentist and orthodontist appointments today. Whereas for the past week, he's been using our personal vehicle to get to and from work because his work vehicle took a crap on him, which was timely because he's about to start a new position at work anyway, where they would have eventually decommissioned that car from him. We were hoping that it would have lasted longer before needing repairs, but all that to say, he's been using our personal vehicle, and we're hoping that they are going to sell the work vehicle to him for a really decent price, and we'll just pay to get the repairs done, and it'll just be our A to B car. He only uses it really to get to and from work so that the kids and I, are not stuck without a vehicle here at home during the day. So I had to, he goes in early. I woke up with him at I slept for maybe an hour or two. I think because I knew I had to get up early, my body was like, no, you're not going to sleep at all. And then I woke up at like 2:15, and I realized his alarms had not gone off yet. And usually, I feel like they usually go off by that point. He snoozes his phone many, many times and then lays in bed for like an hour waking up. That is not how I wake up in the morning. I am more of the alarm go off right out of bed sort of person. So anyway, I realized I didn't think his alarms had gone off yet, and I wanted to make sure he wasn't going to oversleep. So I snuck over to his side of the bed and checked his alarms, and it was going off at 2:30. So I was like, well, crap. So I laid there until his alarm went off and told him good morning and whatnot, and I tried to drift back to sleep, but it didn't work. So I took him to work, and now I have the vehicle because Alice and Jackson both have dentist appointments this afternoon. And before we go to the actual dentist appointment, Alice has to go in and get her wires removed from her braces so that they can do the exam at the dentist appointment and the cleaning. So she has to get her wires taken out. That is at 11:30, and then we come home for a few hours, and then both of them go to the dentist at 2 p.m. And then right after that appointment at 3:10, which is right down the road, she goes and gets her wires put back in and her bands put on. So it's just a whole ordeal when you have braces, apparently. So that's the plan. So we needed the vehicle. And if he finishes before we are done using the vehicle, my friend is offered to pick him up from work and bring him home. So he was like, I'll just walk home from work. I was like, I'd rather you not have to walk home from work. Like, I felt bad. So he was like, yeah, but you need the vehicle, and I would hate for you to have to reschedule all these appointments and try to get them all lined back up again. Which is true, having to reschedule 3 appointments and try to get them back to back to back. So anyway, it all worked out, or it's gonna work out. He's just gonna let me know when he's close to getting done, and if I'm able to pick him up, great, and if not, my friend can pick him up. So that's kind of what's going on there. Also, week 2 recap of GLP-1 Mounjaro injections. I am down another 3.2 pounds. So week 1, I lost 4.3 pounds. In week 2, I lost 3.2 pounds for a total of 7.5 pounds in 2 weeks. And much of that is inflammation and water weight, I realize, but it still feels good to actually be moving in the right direction. And my blood sugar levels have been more stable. My fasting glucose levels have been a few points better each morning. So I'm heading in the right direction with things. So I seem to be responding well to the medication, and that's really all I could hope for at this point. So that's exciting. Ah, there's a cricket on my floor. Go away. Oh, it's cruising towards me. Eesh. Bugs. I don't want them in my house. Go away. It's not going to go away. I don't know why I'm just staring at it and telling it to go away. Because unless I do something about it. Yeah, run. Oh, it's a baby one. Anyway, so I just wanted to open up the vlog and say good morning. I just took my 3rd injection, so we're starting week 3 today, and yeah, so I'm feeling good. It's been a good journey so far, minus the nausea, but food suppression has been high. It's been a challenge to get my protein in. I've been talking about that over here daily if you've been watching. It's almost oh yeah, hop away. Hop away. As long as I can't see you, I'll let you live. Talking to it like it's, I don't know. Anyway, food suppression has been pretty great, and the food noise has been much decreased, which is really great, really great. It's when you live with food noise, constantly thinking about or planning or just everything dealing with food, when those thoughts are gone, you realize how much room you have to think about other things and plan and do other things. So I actually had weighed myself midweek, and I was down an extra pound compared to what I was this morning, but I took a walk last night before bed, and I think that my muscles, I'm probably holding a little bit more water weight from that. And TMI, but it's almost that time of the month, so I'm about to start, and I think I'm retaining water from that too. So the fact that I still dropped weight leading up to that time of the month, I'm happy about. So yay. I'm gonna get on the computer, check emails, check comments on my YouTube videos, and I will touch base with you guys in a little bit. Another thing that I forgot to mention on the agenda today, I do want to run to Walmart. And so yesterday Alice and I went to Walmart. She needed some Velcro and buttons for a craft project she's working on. It's always something. And I looked at their spring pajamas, and they had some super cute short and top sets, like button-up tops and shorts. And I had sent Will a few pictures because Mother's Day and my birthday is coming up. So Mother's Day is on Sunday, I think. Let me look. The day this video goes. So Mother's Day is on the 11th. Oh no. So this video will actually go up on the 12th. So Mother's Day was yesterday when you're watching this video. Anyway, all that to say, I sent him a few pictures of pajama sets that I liked, and I was like, I want new pajamas. And he had been in the shower when I texted him, so he didn't see the text until after I had already left the store. And he was like, he asked how much they were, and I said the two-piece sets were about $16, and they had some nightgowns for like $7 or $8. He was like, go ahead and grab one set and one nightgown and count it as a Mother's Day gift from the kids. And I was like, well, I already left the store, so I'll just come back tomorrow. So that is on the agenda today for me to stop in there and get some PJs. I'm going to buy a size smaller than I currently wear, so they'll probably not fit completely well right now, but I'm heading in the right direction. I'm probably able to fit in the next size down all right. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I know it seems silly to be buying new clothes when I'm losing weight, but these will just be PJs, and they have elastic waistband, so if anything, just the fit of the shirt will change a little bit as I drop weight. But I'm excited to get those, so I'll show you those when I get them later today. And then I do want to make some hard-boiled eggs in the Instant Pot. I had mentioned the other day I was going to do them, and then I just lost the appetite for them. And I saw someone eating them in a video that I was watching last night. And I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to make eggs. So I think I'm going to do probably just 6 eggs in the Instant Pot and make those up and have those for a snack or meal today. And then I think that's all that's on the to-do list. Let me double check if my phone would unlock. Yep, make hard-boiled eggs, Walmart for pajamas. Today is Jackson's weekly chore day. The kids each have one day a week where they clean their bedrooms, vacuum the floors, empty their trash cans, do their load of laundry for the week. So that day is, and clean a bathroom. Jackson cleans the main bathroom, Alice cleans our master bathroom. So that is their, or today is Jackson's day for that, and he also needs to take care of his guinea pig's cage today, just cleaning out the bedding and refreshing everything. So, and then we have school, and I think we're going to wrap up our school year as of today. So we typically have Fridays off, so I figured we've got our days in. Today would be a good day to wrap up since next week Will is on vacation, which is wonderful. And the week after that, the kids and I are going to Michigan to visit my mom. So we just want to get up and see her. It's been far too long. And so sounds like a good day to wrap up school. The kids will be excited when they wake up. I don't think they realize that today is going to be their last day. So that'll be exciting for them. Might get a special treat while we're out and about after the dentist appointments. As funny as it sounds, like a lot of times after a dentist appointment, we get like ice cream cones from McDonald's or like a milkshake or something. So we might do that after the dentist today. to celebrate the last day of school. So we are out the door for appointment number 1, which is Alice's orthodontist appointment to get her wires taken out prior to her dentist appointment. So I actually, earlier, I completely forgot to vlog, but I ate a little bit of pepper jack cheese and a turkey stick, and then also had a Bear Bells protein bar because it sounded really good. I had the peanut butter one, and then promptly went and laid down for a 2.5-hour nap since I barely slept last night. So woke up and feeling nauseous on shot day. So I'm glad I ate this morning because that might be some of the only protein I get in today. So that was like almost 450 calories, I think, with everything I ate. So I'm glad I was able to get something in because now it's going to be ginger chews and water for a little bit. But we're headed out the door, so we will check in with you in a little bit. Just got back from Walmart. This is the one pair of pajamas that I got. So it's got the shirt and matching shorts. Super cute. I just have it hanging off of here so I can show it to you. And then this is the pattern of the nightgown that I got. And this nightgown has pockets. I was like, why do you need pockets on a nightgown? To hold your bedtime snacks, I guess? I don't understand. Why is there pockets? But super cute. Like tangerine color with orange, not oranges. Tangerine-ish color with lemons. Hey friends, it has been a while since I've caught up, touched base, something. I'm tired. It is 10 to 5 right now. So all of our appointments are done. Will is home from work. We went up to Lowe's and picked up a piece that we needed to fix the doorbell chime. It's a transformer, so that came in today, so we went to Lowe's. And then Sonic had a buy one get one free entree coupon, so Alice and Will each got a hamburger, and Alice bought herself a slushie. Jackson didn't want one. He's making himself some chicken sandwiches right now. Everyone's just fending for themselves tonight. I was gonna make dinner, but that just went out the window with how I'm feeling today. So I am finally feeling a little bit hungry, so I'll show you what I made. This is right here, some poor man's cheese quesadillas. I used 2 of these carb counter wraps, 2 slices of pepper jack cheese, and a little bit of Cholula hot sauce. This gives me not a whole ton of fiber. It's only 15 grams of fiber. Sorry, 15 grams of protein, but it is 13 grams of fiber. So getting that fiber in. And I'm just going to munch on these, and if I'm still hungry afterwards, I was going to make 3, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to finish 3, but I also kind of want an apple. So that might be my snack for later though. Despite not eating too many meals today, I've got 60 grams of protein in, so I'm glad. What's going on up here? I'm glad that I was able to get some protein in this morning before I got kind of upset stomach, like I said earlier, so that was convenient. Oh, I also had a dose of my electrolytes. I've been using the Ultima pink lemonade because I was starting to get a headache. Might also be a caffeine headache because I haven't had caffeine today either, but the headache's starting to fade after I drank that, so let's hope that stays away. In the midst of updating you earlier, I completely forgot the best news today is that Will's employer decided to sell us the work vehicle for a very good price, completely affordable and within our budget, and we are able to pay cash for that. So they said it could take 2 to 4 weeks to process the whole thing. We're hoping that it's going to be faster than that. Ideally, he'd be able to work on it next week while he's on vacation because it does need a few small repairs. But if they can't get it pushed through decommissioning it and getting it signed over to us that quickly, it is what it is. But we don't have to go car hunting, so that's a huge bonus. So I just wanted to update on that because I know many of you were praying about the car situation. Car troubles are stressful, and I'm glad to see this one coming to an end, sort of. I mean, we still have to go through the process of getting the title transferred and adding it to the insurance and everything. I don't think it'll change our insurance by too much. It's an older car, and we're not going to have full coverage on it by any means. So it shouldn't cost an arm and a leg, hopefully. So I'm meal prepping for tomorrow's dinner. I had a family size pack of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I cut them into tenders, and this bag has this Green Goddess seasoning from Sam's Club. The other bag has nothing. I'm actually going to season that when we actually put it on the grill tomorrow. I'm going to use this Red Hot Stinging Honey Garlic seasoning, which I hear is delicious. So that'll be tomorrow's dinner. I just added a little bit of water and oil and the Green Goddess and kind of made up a slurry in a bowl and poured it over the chicken and let that marinate in the fridge overnight. So this girl, that girl, she was like, do you want to go for a bike walk? She went a walk bike ride. She mixed up her vowels there. But she asked if I would like to go on a walk while she rides her bike, and of course I always have to tell her yes. I can't say no. She gets me out into the neighborhood more often than I get myself into the neighborhood walking. So healthy habits because of this girl. She also wants to show you something. So she finished more of her cardboard, I almost said cardboard, cardboard stand-up cutouts of her Beetlejuice characters. So we'll get there. So you've seen Lydia, you've seen Beetlejuice, you've seen Jacques Laline. I wanted to say LaRue. And then she made the monster next door.
Monster across the street.
I always say the monster next door. The monster across the street. And Poopsie,
which is his dog.
And Ginger, the tap dancing spider. Ooh, I did it! I did it! And she still wants to make more of them. She's going to use these as props at her birthday party for, we have a photo backdrop of Beetlejuice, and she's going to bring these out as well. So, good job.
The thing that kind of annoys me is that he's supposed to be bigger than Jacques, but clearly he's not.
It's alright, he's just further off in the distance. Yeah. Good job. It is 8:30, but I had an energy drink at like 5:30 to help my headache. So I'm going to be up. I'm energized right now. I'm making hard-boiled eggs. They don't exactly sound good, but Alice said that she would have some too. So I'm hoping that by the time they're done cooking, I might be able to stomach one or two to get some protein in. I keep annoying my children. She's got out her scrapbooking stuff and she's going to scrapbook. And I keep going, hoo, hoo, hoo. And she's like, why are you doing that? And I'm like, I don't know, girl. And she's like, Mom, you're weird. And I'm like, I know, right? Look, there's pockets in my moo-moo. I can put my hands in my pockets. I look like I'm on my way to the beach with my sunglasses on and my lemon moo-moo nightgown going on here. Alice keeps laughing because I keep calling it a moo-moo. She, I don't think, has ever heard that term before. Eggs are almost done. They're sitting for 5 minutes. And then I will let the pressure out and ice bath them for another 5 minutes. I'm very energized. Let's dance. I'm dancing.
Okay, you go, girl.
She's scrapbooking still. I like to eat the hard-boiled eggs before they get super cold in the fridge, so it's still somewhat warm in the middle. That's my favorite way to eat them. She's goofy like her mother. She got new pajamas. They are circus themed. These are from Walmart also. I don't think I showed them earlier. Why are you goofball? So they have clowns and carousel horses and games. The clown.
Oh, right there.
It's upside down. What's it say? Win a prize.
It has a Ferris wheel. Where'd it go?
Bumper cars.
Right there.
A big Ferris wheel.
Balloon animal. Oh, there's the clown.
So these are also at Walmart, and they had a roller skating themed one, like retro. What else was the other ones? There was like, I thought there was like 3 or 4 on that end cap.
I only saw the 2.
Super cute. We're digging our Walmart PJs. You wish you had Walmart PJs, don't you? You don't want a moo-moo with lemons and pockets? He's hard to please, that one. What do you need to eat, baby?
I don't know.
You don't even know?
Maybe for something. I just don't know what.
I'm going to help him find something to eat, friends. I think I'm going to close this out. So let me do that. Get some light here. That didn't help. Your belly's showing. Don't do that. So thanks for coming on another day of what I eat and what we do and hanging out with us. Drop a comment, share some love, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.